NATO is planning a possible mission in the Arctic to bolster security in the high north amid rising Russian and Chinese activity. During a visit to Luxembourg, the alliance's supreme allied commander, Europe, General Alexis Relinquish, said that the operation called Arctic Sentry is still in its final planning stages.
We did talk about Greenland. We talked about it in the context of the Arctic and the increasing need for the alliance to pay attention to security in the Arctic, given the continued Russian presence and increasing Chinese presence that's there. I think it's been reported widely that we're doing some planning now on a new Arctic mission called Arctic Sentry that has not kicked off yet, but we're in the final stages of planning for that enhanced vigilance activity.
Relinquish also said the United States and Russia have agreed to restore a military-to-military communication channel, marking a limited but important step towards renewed contact. And this is amid the ongoing war in Ukraine. He described his talks with Russian negotiators as constructive and focused on next steps towards a potential peace agreement. Meanwhile, the United States will hand over leadership of 2 NATO regional commands to European countries. And this comes as President Trump urges allies to take on greater responsibility for their own defense. Italy will assume command of NATO's Naples operation in the south, while Britain will lead the Norfolk command in the north. The US will continue to control NATO's maritime forces based in the UK. A NATO official said the changes are part of a broader redistribution of senior officer responsibilities, giving European allies, including newer members, a more prominent role in military leadership. The transition will take several months to implement. European countries have already increased defense spending in response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine and last year agreed to raise NATO's defense spending target. US NATO Ambassador Matthew Whitaker emphasized that Trump's approach is aimed at strengthening the alliance by encouraging Europe to step up, not weakening it. Meanwhile, Secretary of State Marco Rubio will travel next week to Hungary and Slovakia. And this is after Trump endorsed Hungary's right-wing leader Viktor Orban, who is trailing in the April polls behind that of former insider-turned-critic Peter Magyar. Rubio's visit will focus on reinforcing bilateral and regional interests, including peace initiatives and energy cooperation. Orban is one of the few EU leaders with warm ties to Russian President Vladimir Putin and has often resisted EU support for Ukraine.
And safer and more prosperous and also strength.